Hi Libras, welcome to Modern Maven Tarot. Whenever this tarot reading shows up on your timeline, this message is for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick message that came through while I was clearing your cards. I'm so excited. There was a lot more forward-moving, lighter energy. Now, while I'm recording this, it is Gemini season starting today, actually, on May 20th. And a fellow air sign, you will be getting to feel a little bit lighter. Astrologically speaking, it's been really heavy for Libras, all right? You're not the only sign though. Libras, Taurus, Leos, you all have been going through a lot energetically, very heavy. Pluto now in retrograde. We're going to be feeling that reflection, but we're going to also be feeling that with forward moving momentum, okay? So just one thing that is really important that I got, time management, okay? Just making sure that we don't get lost in our head, don't get lost in the thoughts. You're going to have a lot of impulse to keep moving forward, to keep applying yourself. So keep doing it. And times where you might think that you need to pause or reflect, like just keep going. All right. I got this idea of charge forward. Now is the time to charge forward. That lighter air being lifted up in the air of a fellow air sign with the forward movement of Jupiter going into Gemini. This is your time, Libras. All right. So very nice, emotional, energetic renewal with this drive to move forward. So I am so excited to see what the tarot has to say. Quick message though, too, make sure that you're paying attention to the details. Focus on where you're going, all right? You need to have that self-discipline and the strength to stay focused on where you're going, not where you've been, okay? The tarot says that's really important. Where you're going, not where you've been. And when your air energy tries to lift you out of that Three of Coins, determination, dedication, and focus, you got to tune it out, all right? It's like retraining your brain almost in a sense of don't let the outside air influence of thoughts, communication, hinder you from the drive and determination and dedication that is very much like the Chariot moving you forward, okay? So let's see what we got going on for Libras. Also, Libras, thank you so much for joining me today. Please don't forget to hit the like button, comment if it resonates or if you have a question, and subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot. It's really interesting, too, because I have Tegan and Sarah. I was walking with a ghost. I don't know why that's in my head, but if that for some reason resonates with you, please do let me know. I will look at the lyrics after this and see if there is a connection, because generally when a song pops in my head during a reading, there is some reason why it pops in my head. So I'll drop the lyrics in the description. Your shadow side, okay? So the thing about the self-discipline and that focus, I mean, air signs, it's really easy. I have a lot of Gemini placements, so I understand that, how quickly your mind can go from here to here to here to here. And so there is something related to your shadow and that self-discipline that the tarot really wants you to know that the only way we're going to resolve this is an inward journey of going within. That shadow work journal I'm always talking about, wonderful. It really connects the dots a lot with certain impulse, even self-sabotage I'm getting, but shadow energy that pops up sometimes, okay? So just be mindful of that, but this is great to see. There is something that's felt really heavy that is coming to an end, so I love seeing that. Energy from the past and from last week coming into this week is the King of Cups. This is strong father, like emotional father energy. It's also an indicator that you've been having some really intense dreams lately. Those kind of dreams where they feel so real. And it could be a nurturing father energy that's coming to you in a dream. Now, it doesn't need to be specifically a father. It could be a grandfather, it could be a boss, uncle. I mean, something of that realm. And I'm getting this idea that there is a strong message that has been coming to you in your dreams. And somebody else got this message that I can't remember which sign it was, but please, please, please write down your dreams. Pay attention to your dreams. There is a strong message coming through for you, and it has something to do with that self-discipline, with that strength card, with the devil, with the shadow side related to this father energy. Now, this week's energy, 10 of Wands. So what was I saying about something difficult coming to an end? This is ruled by Saturn and Sagittarius. So while I'm recording this too, there's a full moon in Sagittarius. That is it's like this renewal of faith, this renewal of hope, this drive that's coming back. And so I'm getting, because Saturn is your blocks, your fears, your limitations, okay? Where your shadow can make itself seen, because the blocks, the fears, limitations, they're actually challenges for us to learn from, all right, when we can see it that way. And so when it comes to the full moon in Sagittarius that's coming, I think that there is this difficult pattern, even if whether it be a habit or a thought process or a relationship. There's just something here where it's a very strong lesson for us in our Saturn placement that is coming to an end, all right? The burden is being lifted. We have felt this heavy energy, and it has been a lot. And I'm getting, you know, with this King of Cups, it's been really emotional. It's been energetically and emotionally very, very heavy for you. But just please take one step at a time. It'll be interesting to see how this is clarified, but please just one step at a time. You've got this. You're almost there. But part of, again, that strength is like, don't give up. Don't let your devil shadow side trick you into self-sabotage. Keep going, keep going, keep going. That's the message I'm getting. Next week's energy, Knight of Swords. All right, air sign. This is standing up for justice. This is very strongly connected to you, even though this isn't ruled by you. This is ruled by Taurus and Gemini. But if you do have strong Taurus or Gemini placements, take that how it resonates. But there is this idea of, like I said, that something's being activated with you. And if you are watching this during the time of that full moon in Sagittarius, please take a look, because there is some sort of faith and renewal. Honestly, even within yourself, I'm really getting that you are that Knight of Swords. There's some sort of renewal here for you to, I got like set things right in a sense, because like you do want life in balance, not only your personal life, but the collective life, and getting this idea that there might be this like light bulb moment of some way that you can personally restore balance and justice, and then in the collective, because of the work you're doing internally, setting something off in the collective because of some sort of influence you have. All right, very interesting. Okay, cool. So let us get some clarifiers here. All right, let's clarify that King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? All right. Judgment. Okay, so yeah, so the reason that these dreams are coming to you, and if this person, because generally the court cards are people in our lives, whoever this mature masculine energy is, this message that's coming through, it's because it's related to your Pluto transformation. It's because remember, Pluto is in Aquarius right now. We're all transforming, answering the wake-up call. Judgment is ruled by Pluto. These messages are coming for you to wake you up, all right? It's like you've been in a slumber in a sense, and you know that like it's being activated, like astrologically. And sometimes we also need to make sure that we remember, like sometimes we astrologically are meant to take a rest as far as certain things, but like we can always be working towards something in some way or another. But I'm getting strong liberation. I'm getting strong, like finally, that's what I'm getting. And honestly too, like this dream, it could be a wake-up call of like it was scary, you know, those dreams that wake you up like I gotta get going, I gotta do this, or you know, like I got, you know, the fear of God, if you will. You don't have to, obviously, like this is not anything related to religion, but I'm just saying that these people are awakened, and there is something awakening in you, and I do think it's strongly connected to your dreams. Okay, let's get the Ten of Wands clarified here. Why is the Ten of Wands here for Libras? All right. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, Libras. I'm a Pisces, so I get emotional. This is a big one, okay? So as far as something, a burden being lifted and something like really difficult coming to an end for you, I'm getting that this is a really emotional, like I said, like there's something here connected to this King of Cups, and something where it's been a struggle, and look, like this person's like, I got this. Like as hard as it is for them to carry these 10 wands, they know that it's taking them to the Fool. And so, like I said, when I said that there's like this lighter energy with the air sign of Gemini, you're gonna feel so great. And what I love is this blue hair reminds me of a Libra, I actually know. But this is a big renewal for you. Like super big renewal. Also, the interesting thing I like is like, I'm seeing the connection here of, you know, this person's literally like walking here. Like it's like, what, even though whatever it has been difficult, that it is taking you here. And so remember, with this Uranus energy, the Fool is ruled by Uranus and air. So you do have to remember to keep that momentum going. I think that's why the Cancer Chariot energy was there, is like, you do have to remember that this isn't something of that momentum you have to continue with, okay? But this is, I mean, talk about something powerful. So whatever this Sagittarius full moon is for you, whatever this Saturn placement is, please take a look at what house Saturn's in, what sign rules Saturn. This is huge for you, Libras. Like, Judgment, Major Arcana, and the Fool clarifying the Ten of Wands. This is a big new, I mean, honestly too, this could be like, that's the other thing here with the placements astrologically that are going on, is it's like opportunities where something that like of your wildest dreams is falling into your lap. And I don't want to say it's falling into your lap, like you didn't work for it. This is what's the best, is like, you get the most satisfaction of knowing that you earned something, you know what I mean? And like, that's something where it's like, you flippin' earned whatever this Fool is. Like, it's big. This is like Judgment, Fool with 2 Ten of Wands. Like, you are so ready for this new opportunity. And like, honestly, like, look at this. It's like, finally. Like, that's what this person is like, finally. I'm liberated, I'm free. It's like cutting away something. All right, so let's get this Knight of Swords. Why is the Knight of Swords here? There we go. Oh yeah, okay. So a lot with Gemini energy. So the Lovers is ruled by Gemini. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. So there is an emotional renewal. There's a reset button is really what I'm getting. This reading is a reset button. All right. I'm just getting to somebody is like literally pushing a button, and it feels like everything is being washed away. And this, like I said, this emotional renewal, this wake up call, like your relationships are being set back into place. But also, like, what I love about the Lovers is it's the light and the dark, your shadow side. Like, it's this idea of, and again, why I saw the Chariot while I was clarifying, because that's your light and your shadow working together, balancing the two energies. There's a lot here when it comes to this Knight of Swords where you're being activated in a sense of bringing balance and justice. Like I said, not only for your personal, but this is very strongly connected to the collective. You're seeing your role in bringing back balance into the collective. And the biggest part of it is because it's that internal. When you do that personally, when you do that in your own life, that's when you get the aha, and you look around, you're like, oh, wow, like I'm seeing balance being brought back in other areas, not only in my community, but, in the collective. So honestly, this is like one of your most powerful readings I think I've had in a long time. So let's see what empowering question is going to help Libras take one step at a time. And honestly, too, like, remember, like, if you are feeling, like those thoughts, like those intrusive thoughts, because that's a big thing with air signs, you have to shift your perspective. Always shift your perspective. Like, when you see the doom and gloom, how can you empower yourself? How can you empower yourself and empower others? That's the one thing, is like, we can't get pulled down. That's the Capricorn paradigm shadow. So like, when we get pulled down into that anger and that helplessness, the shadow side of the Capricorn paradigm is winning. Okay, so that's something we always have to remember. You want to make sure that you realize, like, you want to be on you want your energy to be focused on the part that's bringing it back into balance, not giving more weight to the power that is diminishing. All right, so you got 3 empowering questions, because, like, obviously this is a big one. And they felt like this, so I'm going to say, first is, what if, oh, this is perfect for you. What if everything is as it should be? How would that make me feel? And I do think this is strongly connected to whatever this shakeup is. It's really asking you, like, what does that look like for you? Write it down, because this full moon, we're increasing and we're releasing at the same time. So only focus really on the, what does my life look like if everything as it should be? And not only for you, but the people around you. You know what I mean? Like, really think about that. What larger entity am I a part of? Like I said, that is this judgment wake-up call. You know you're destined for something big, okay? And what or who am I beneath all my roles? I adore this reading for you, Libras. Again, thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Share with somebody who you think needs to hear this message. And as always, shine your inner light. You've got this.